In this lesson I will show you step by step how I draw a warrior. I am doing a generic fighter, which you can use in your RPG game. Yeah, just a random, easy fantasy warrior character. I'm checking my sketches, they are next to me. So I start with the head. That will be the head, okay, and this will be the body. Do it a different color so we see what I do. Basically my goal is that it has a wide and small upper body. I push end to put it back. It will have big arms made out of circles. Why circles? Because it's gonna have bumpy shoulders. I'm holding control and creating a perfect circle. Yeah. Upper arm and the lower arm, which is even thicker, and the fist. So I put this aside so we can see upper arm, lower arm, shoulder. It has tights, I mean not leggings, but you know, upper leg with muscle, and the lower leg will be much thinner, like the dude is a bit skipping leg day. Okay, more or less this is what I want. I am drawing now the character from a front view. I duplicate it with Ctrl D, I put it here. So he's rather wild. And this is my basic shape. You can already see how it's shaping up. I selected and with Ctrl D duplicated the whole thing. Now I want the upper body a bit longer. Good. And maybe this arm a tiny bit smaller. Okay. So it's not actually touching the ground, but still it's big. Of course, it's a character which is overdrawn. What I do now is give him a back muscle, like a big shoulder muscle, but that's gonna be circular. Or it can be even done by bending this. With Shift Ctrl C, I made this square into a path. I pull this up. I select both nodes. Okay, then it can be even smaller again. Goes even higher. Nice. Has a bit different proportions. I will put the legs up. The head not gonna be sit on the body, on the neck. The head is in front. Like a big guy seems like the shoulder muscle is so much, or the back muscle is so much behind it that it has no neck. So if this is the head, this is the body, what I do is put the body separate a bit. Let's do the arm. Shift Ctrl C again. Biceps. I double click to add the node, bend it a bit. I have a triceps. Shift Ctrl C again. It's basically the same. I would go here, path, object to path. Shift Ctrl C. It's even written there. In Inkscape, I love it that all the keys are written everywhere. With Ctrl, I made the nodes into curves, so I just Ctrl click a node and it becomes a curve. And with Shift Ctrl C again, I'm making his fist following his lower arm. So I make this, it's like one continuous line. Now this one here is already, I can group up the fist and the lower arm, and group up the shoulder and the upper arm, and I can already prepare for the animation. This is the center of rotation, or around here for this part, and this is the rotation around here for this part. So if I move it, it's already like flexing. Yay! I see here is a mistake. I add another dot, another node, and I fix it so it's better. Perfect. I can make it a tiny bit smaller. I can turn this one out a bit, this one in a bit, so he has this special look like bodybuilders. Okay, now the hand is shape-wise finished. Now I do the upper body. What I do now, if I move the nodes, because if I scale the whole square, then this gonna lose shape, this nice back muscle I made. So we even make it bouncier, higher. Okay, this is the chest, and then this will be the abs and the core. Okay, Shift Ctrl C again. This has to be in the middle, or in the back. And just to make it visible, I make it already like a skin tone color. Double click, I add the node. Can play with this to give some more chest. And get the color from here, but make it a tiny bit darker. Tiny bit, I say. Okay, so I use the color picker and mix some colors for myself. Good. Arms can be the same color as the body. I'm just checking if I'm making I push home, so this is in the top layer, not layer, but you know, it's arranged that it's in the top. I turned here the alignment off, so my nodes are nice and editable. The head is still purple. Okay, I give him a skin color too, but make it different. I make it slightly, again, lighter. Not that much. Or it can be even a bit darker, not even light. It can be even this color. Perfect. Just for now, we will figure it out later on. So I duplicate the arm. I pushed H, which is horizontal flipping, just H, letter H, and I flipped it. So I have the two arms. What I still have to do is the leg part. I duplicate this, give him the trouser. This will come in a bit. These two. Now is the time that I can check my original proportion changed a lot. I wanted it much wider, so I can figure out what to change. Like shorter legs. It has too high of a body. This is a stomach, this goes higher, and the legs are also a bit shorter. Alright. This smaller. And these. Okay. So I just color it now so we see how it looks. Having the basic shape. What I'm gonna do now with the leg, Shift Ctrl C again. I know it's 3 keys in one, but so what it's still useful. What I'm gonna do now is I'm pushing Control on all the nodes. You see it's shaped up like a weird egg. But what I can do now is I can play with the nodes and make a leg which is looking weird and muscular, but it is working for me. Shift Ctrl C again on the tights, or scalf, sorry. I just add some muscle here. Great. Now is the time to delete this and do the same like I did with the arms. This is the leg. Group it up. Not yet. From front, here is he gonna have a boot, and he gonna have Shift Ctrl C again. I pull this together, and the feet. It's like the tough warrior bodybuilder type. Alright, this is the boot. I select the leg, and I do the same what I did with the arms. I group it up, I duplicate it, and I flip it with edge. Here I can make the middle part. Okay, this is for now. I know I will give him big hair behind his head. This looks too much disco, but for now this will work. If you are until here, you have the basic proportion. You can still change it. What I will do in the next video, I will continue and add some detail to the warrior. Let's see.